Well, uh, hopefully this serves a little bit better. Well, yeah, that was something. But hey, video deleted, no harm done. Video's deleted. Let's go. Hey, look. Would you look at this? Look, uh, and non-fungible tokens. It's amazing how far human stupidity will let us go with NFTs. How did I get over here? What the fuck? I don't remember walking over here. That was the works of Fall Bondler. They weren't here, personally, but the presence was felt. They twisted the shadows in just the right way to make that happen. Alright. Commander Presley, Journal, Navigator Presley Journal, sorry, spoke to the commander about this. All these damned aliens aboard the Alliance's most advanced ship. I just don't trust them. That damned Asari, he's with me. You're right not to trust the damned Asari, Presley. Not ugh. And a you're wrong. You're very wrong about that one, though. What does Shepard think this is? A zoo? Well, oh, that's xenophobic. Talked with the Quarian. It seems she's on some kind of pilgrimage trying to improve the lot of her home ship. I can understand that. I wouldn't babysit my children or anything, but if she has to be on board, I suppose that's not too bad. I wouldn't let her babysit my children or anything, but if she has to be on board, I suppose that's not too bad. All right. He's already making up. For a while now, and I'm taking a look back at past entries in this journal. I can't believe how blind I was at the time. I came on this ship firmly believing humanity was on its own in the galaxy. Commander Shepard brought all these aliens on board, and there's no way we could have accomplished what we did without them. I am proud to say I would die for any member of this crew regardless of what world they were born on. That is a character arc right there. Navigator Presley. You're fucking dead, by the way. That is the Sigma male arc right there. That is what a true Sigma male looks like. He realized the error of his ways. He realized how false and blind he was being. And he accepts that at one point he was very wrong and he regrets his decisions. But he's taken steps to be better. That is a very respectable thing to do. Navigator Presley. Hey, look, it's the tank. It's the tank. Did I already get the, oh, I guess I did. I already got the Mako thing. We'll fall bondler. Reformation. Presley has the biggest character arc in this game. Kappa. People still use Kappa. You love to see. Yeah, you do love to see it. It's amazing. I recommend everyone goes under a little reformation. Everyone needs to reform in some way. I think. Ain't no one born perfect. Fuck. Goddamn. Crypto, bro, though. What was I gonna say about crypto? I was talking about how the Mona Lisa is an NFT. I said those words. Those words came out of my mouth. I'm gonna stand by that. But not only is like your average non-fungible token like bad art, it's like when you buy that, the amount of cope that has to go into buying that, right? The copium that you have to inhale. I honestly didn't really mind NFTs when they were like one of a kind albums. You know what I mean? Like, because when NFTs first, I think the reason NFTs got where they were is because they literally just started as another word. They literally just started as another word for a collector's item. You know, so like people would buy like one of a kind album covers, or like records from certain bands that they liked or something, and that was what an NFT was. It was literally just a very very rare collector's item, as opposed to a literal JPEG online now. That could be mass produced by changing it. Like you can make a fucking program for that shit now, probably. Mona Lisa is actually artwork though. Yeah, that's why it's an NFT that's actually worth something. Actually worth something. It's actual value because it's the fucking Mona Lisa. It's been replicated, but you can't actually replicate the hand strokes of whoever made the Mona Lisa. Was that Leonardo da Vinci? I'm an art man. I'm an artiste. There it is. I never knew that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I remember like watching the Philip DeFranco show. He's like, "Oh hey, look at this NFT." They're like, more and more celebrities are starting to sell like their like these costumes that they wore on set or something. If they're an actor, or like these bands are like, "Oh hey, look, here's like 10 one of a kind album covers for this record. Going once, going twice, going 30 times because there's fucking 10 of them." Do something like that. And then some dipshit had the wonderful idea. It's like, hey, you know what's an NFT? This little ape, this little picture of an ape. Look, he's bored. Look how bored he is. Look how lazy that lion is. God damn. A monument has been placed at the last resting place at the SSV Normandy on Alcara, and the families of all missing crew members have been notified of their ultimate sacrifice. Shepard's lost N7 helmet was recovered. Based. Alright.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
It went all down. It all went downhill from there. But like, now with the downfall of crypto, just in general, I mean, like, I'll admit I have like, I don't know what any of it means. I don't buy into any of it, but I have like fucking $10 and like fucking, I bought Dogecoin as a joke, and I was like, okay, great. I mean, like, I have like $10 in it. I still think I'm still up from when I bought it. But it's like, oh hey, kind of just there. Cool. You know what I mean?
Shepard, important news. Know you're busy. Have to deal with the collectors. Planning attack. Too important to wait. Just receiving.
I don't need no
still
copium.
Processing, analyzing likely scenarios. Not sure how to begin. Too
But
much intel. You remember our talk?
Oh,
My
fuck.
work on genophage modification?
But fucking, I'm not putting my life savings into crypto. No, that's just stupid.
You stopped the Krogan adaptation.
I'm putting $10 in it, and that's it.
Part of a team. Scientists, all different types. Blood pack mercenaries captured former team member. Malin, last seen on Tuchanka, might torture him, make an example. Recovering Malin would be a personal favor to me.
Do you think they found out your team updated the genophage?
Unclear. No way to determine until we get to Tuchanka.
I see.
We'll go to Tuchanka and see if we can find your team member.
Appreciate it. My assistant, my student, want to see him safe. Malin last seen outside Erdnot territory. Scouts might have seen Bloodpack. Talk to them or clan chief.
Okay. In the same way humans evolved from apes, we're evolving because of them. Truly poetic. It is. Unironically is. Human, like, as smart as humans can be. I think, like, I think, like, actually, like, the gap, I could be completely wrong, but I have a feeling that, the gap between, the lowest intelligence, just kind of group of people, And not like in like their stupid kind of way, but just like they'll believe anything they're told. And the gap between people who actually are like do their research and everything, it's growing ever bigger. Like back to like pre like internet days, you know what I mean? Pre phone call days, pre television days even. Back to like 1890 Arthur Morgan time. Where it's like fuck, it takes like 10 years for news to spread across like a state. Like come on. As a major exaggeration.
I bumped into Zaid recently. Quite the character. Given how much violence and destruction that man's seen, he's surprisingly well adjusted. Still, I wouldn't want to be alone with him. Anyway,
Saeed's cool.
what's up?
That'll be all.
Take care.
But I personally believe that is happening. What with all the weird ass conspiracy theories that are out there that can be easily quote unquote disproven. Because I mean, like, I'll always stick by the fact that healthy skepticism in science is always welcome. It's the whole point of science, after all. But
Fuel reserves at 50%.
But most conspiracy theories nowadays are not healthy science. It's not healthy skepticism. It is dangerous. Because all of the facts, all the evidence points to the direct opposite of what they're trying to say. And they still believe it. I mean, like, I feel like it's oh my god. I feel like it's being framed as this is a new thing, but like, it's not.
Probe launched.
Like, when the ozone layer thing, and, what was it? It's found out that smoking, causes
Probe
cancer.
launched.
There are people, right-wingers, who were, like, oh, no, they're wrong, let's spread misinformation.
Probe away.
And call it healthy skepticism. Let's hire a scientist to give us... Let's hire a very, very well-respected scientist to say that they're wrong. I've done my own studies, even though this is not my field at all, but hey, look, respected scientist.
Launching
Thanks, Fred Singer, for advocating for tobacco. Really deep topics we're talking about today? Yeah. From this to Germa. Germa to this, I mean. We're getting into the thick of it.
launching
Because
probe.
again, like, the whole point of science is healthy skepticism. Someone gets one conclusion, and then you, as a scientist, it is your job to either agree with that and try to corroborate on top of their findings, or is to disagree with that and
Probe away.
find something against their findings. As that was a really bad sentence, but you know what I mean. To try and find evidence that contradicts their findings. Find plot holes in their story, as it were.
Launching probe.
From Fall Bondler to political skepticism. Because skepticism is healthy.
Detected.
Skepticism is very healthy. You should never believe what you're told you should never believe exactly what you're told. You should always do your own research. But when your own when you do your own research and you still refuse to believe said research, well, fuck. You're spreading misinformation at that point.
Launching probe. Scans have found something.
It's land. Something I'm very passionate about. Oh, there she is. Tally. Cycle appearance. I like the purple more. Why is she purple? And Garrus. The dream team is back. Tally, Garrus, and Shepard. Tally, Shepard, and Garrus. It's in here. Like, say I make a research paper on whether Fall Bondler is actually the Antichrist. or the other half of Germa 985. And my evidence points towards my perspective being very, very true. It would be Germa 985's Germa's job as a scientist to try and disprove me. But both of our biases would shine through. I want to prove that Fall Bondler is in fact Germa's other half, also known as the Antichrist. But Germa, wanting to save face, doesn't want that. So we both have our biases in our papers. So it's important to get multiple perspectives from each paper for each outcome you're looking for. That's good science. Good old Fall Bondler. Let's wait. Science. Just as Jesse Pinkman from the Walter White Show, Breaking Bad, says, "Science, bitch." But he doesn't actually say bitch at the end of that. Yeah, science. He doesn't actually say bitch at the end of that. It's just, yeah, science. That disappointed me greatly. Medic. That disappointed me more than you could imagine when I got to that scene. I think that's when they were trying to steal the methylamine. Yeah, he doesn't actually say science. He doesn't actually say, yeah, science, bitch. Surprisingly, he just says, yeah, science. That's like the one time he doesn't actually say bitch. What other lies have been told? There's not actually a whole lot of Mandela effects like that. No, it's already 10. Jesus, this might actually be the last mission then. But my favorite scene is probably Gatorade. This is probably my favorite scene.
You know? Yo, Gatorade me, bitch.
That's my favorite scene in Breaking Bad, right there. That's a funny way to say that. Calling it a Mandela effect. Yeah. Gatorade me, bitch. Bitch. Alright. I love that scene. It's amazing. I think that's Fly. Yeah, that is Fly. That's the one filler episode, and it has my favorite line in the entire series. That is the one purely filler episode in Breaking Bad. It has the best line in the series, IMO. Fuck Ozymandias. Fuck that. Nah, Gatorade me, bitch. It's the perfect reaction video. Like, hey, need a Gatorade? Send that to your friends and they'll get you a Gatorade. Mandela. Mandela? How is it actually said? Mandela?
Welcome to the M44 Hammerhead Infantry Fighting Vehicle. This is your onboard VI.
Am I pulling a Germa? Where Germa calls pseudoscience pseudoscience. Pseudoscience or whatever. That's how Germa says pseudoscience.
Missile system active. Would you look at that?
Fun fact, Flying Ozymandias, directed by the same guy. That just depicts range right there. That is the mark of a good director. He has intense range.
Path is now clear.
Fuck. Maybe that's why those are the two best episodes in the series. They really should have given that guy more episodes to work with. Because clearly he has a talent for making the two most emotionally gripping pieces of television in history. 1, finding a fly. Finding and killing a fly, mind you. 2, the downfall of Heisenberg. Ryan Johnson, I think. What a fucking genius. And like, obviously Vince Gilligan, absolute genius. That show is amazing. But Ryan Johnson definitely deserves the genius card as well. What other director could have made a same emotional impact to the words Gatorade me bitch. Yo, Gatorade me bitch, sorry. Other than Ryan Johnson. None, I would say. He's also the director and writer for Knives Out in one of the newer Star Wars movies. There's a new Star Wars movie? Or is that Andor? Funny ass name, by the way.
That should do it. Mission objectives completed.
I have never, I feel like I've heard of Knives Out, but I've never actually watched. I don't know anything about it. I've never watched it. I've never seen anybody watch it. But I think I've heard of it. Let's see. Let us see. What? This one? That Chris Evans. There he's Ryan Johnson. I've heard of it, but I've never actually seen it. I've heard it's really good. Is that actually Chris Evans? I thought that was... Yeah, it is Chris Evans. I also feel like I saw Liam Neeson. It looks like it's supposed to be like Clue. You know what I mean? Like Clue. Is there another Star Wars movie? Like, or am I just thinking? Are you just talking about Andor?
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Because I've also not watched Andor. Not being a Star Wars fiend. I get my sci-fi from Mass Effect, and that is it.
Shepard, I need something to talk to you. I don't know.
I'm listening. What's the issue?
Something is wrong, Shepard.
Damn.
I feel wrong. Tense. I just want to kill something with my hands. More so than usual. Like it's not my choice. Like I just want to... I don't know.
Youch. My face went NFT. My reaction went NFT, I should say. Actually, I turn up the desktop audio too. A bit.
Okir didn't imprint anything to help you figure this out?
I see pictures of old battles, voices of warlords. But this is a blood haze in my head. I want control. When we're moving, fighting, I focus. But here, my blood screams, my plates itch, and even you are just noise. I'm tank-born. What is this?
He directed The Last Jedi, which came out around 5 years or so. That's also the one the internet can't shut up about. Aren't all those movies really bad? Like all of the new trilogy Star Wars movies really bad? I haven't watched them.
Edie, anything in your files about Krogan diseases that could cause this?
Cerberus has a
Well, maybe
number
he
of
just got handed
autopsies
a
on
bad
file,
script.
but nothing on a living
Even the
Krogan
best,
of this age and situation.
best directors can't do
Krogan are
anything with a
reluctant
bad
to
script.
share medical records.
My people were defeated by doctors and labs. They will never let stuff like that leave the homeworld to Chunka.
Well, The Last Jedi was the first of the new trilogy, right? That was the first of the new trilogy?
Joker can get us to the Krogan homeworld. I need everyone at their best.
Thank you, Shepard. I don't like this. Fury is my choice, not a sickness.
Well, it's all it is all subjective. But I remember watching the first new trilogy. The first new trilogy movie. When the one where Han Solo dies, and that's the last Star Wars movie I watched. And I don't remember any of it. I just remember Han Solo dying in like a super Death Star that destroys multiple planets at once. Oh my god, Kylo Ren. Such a lame ass movies. Lame movies. It was the second one. Is that the one where they like completely retcon something by like just throwing a empty ship? That's like one point of contention I hear. Like one of the Star Wars movies, they kind of just throw like FTL a ship through a one of the big ships, one of the big bad guy ships, and like, why weren't they doing that the entire time? Is like a major plot hole or something. Artifact, Geth incursion. Alright. Wasn't Oscar Isaacs in that movie? Oscar Isaacs is one beast of a man. I love him.
Probe away.
That's the one. I just remember people getting upset because, hey look, pink-haired girl or whatever.
Detected an anomaly.
Because there was a
Launching
pink-haired
probe.
girl and she was
Scans
saying
have found
things.
something.
Kind of a silly criticism if you ask me. The silliest criticism is that pink-haired girl. Because I remember the only like real conversations I hear about the movie is the pink-haired girl and the that, which kind of says a lot about the people criticizing that movie. Because hey, look, how dare they make a strong female character? How dare they? To be honest, I haven't watched the movie, so I'm not really one to criticize, but when it comes to the whole blowing up the ship through FTL or whatever the fuck, I think it's very important to maintain a sense of coherence between the battles. You know what I mean? Not just for the sake of wow factor, you know what I mean? So I think that's a valid criticism when you're looking at the wider world. It's just all the points that I have seen argued about that movie are kind of silly. Are the silly points when you have actual like story plot points that what's the word I'm looking for? Retcons from that entire world, that entire like universe, pun intended. Take, hey look, it's a new tank, except it's way worse. New tank, but worse.
Warning.
Also speed mode.
Prolonged exposure to extreme temperatures may degrade engine performance. Mission objectives located. Atmospheric data acquired. Engine temperature stabilizing. Extraction complete. Extraction complete.
I gotta keep the engines warm, otherwise we're dead. Epic music.
Extraction complete. Caution, engine temperature falling. Extraction complete. Extraction complete.
I don't want my engine to freeze over. I don't want the battery to die. It's like fucking
Extraction
150
complete.
bucks for a new one. Come on, Hammerhead.
Extraction complete. Warning, engine temperature below recommended parameters.
Why did it get so cold? What? on, one more. Woo. What? Oh, I hit the skybox.
Engine core temperature has fallen to critical level. Engine failure imminent. Alert. Catastrophic system failure. Switching to
I got
emergency
all of them, I
power and
think.
requesting immediate extraction.
From 9, I got all of them. That was all 10. Dipshits. Star Wars never consistent. Honestly, the lore is kind of story spectacle. From what I remember, of course, I don't really follow it at all anymore. This thing can jump. The hammerhead can jump. It can jump very, very high. But like, from what I understand, like the most of the new stuff, like, what am I trying to say? Oh god, what am I trying to say? I don't know what I was trying to say in the first place, and that's probably no good place to make a point. But, oh, why is two of these? A lot of that can be chalked up to George Lucas, right? Because George Lucas is kind of a shitty writer, actually, from what I understand. Because, like, isn't most of Star Wars actually just his wife doing everything? Like, he gets all the credit, but it was actually his wife. George Lucas didn't do shit for at least the original trilogy. It was mostly his wife, from what I understand. What's her name? Melody Hobson? It's chairman of Starbucks. Why did this come up with Melody Hobson if it's Marcia Lucas? What the hell? And her then husband, George Lucas. Oh, okay. Is that the now husband? Are they divorced now? I see. That makes more sense. I don't have. It's like who that other person is. Tom Rodriguez, 1983 to 1993. Wow. She, 4 more rows. She is single and ready to mingle. That's for sure. Well, good on you, Marcia Lucas. And I think you are definitely the one to listen to when you're criticizing the modern Star Wars movies. Thanks, Marcia. Thanks for giving a pretty good trilogy. Then you're like your then husband kind of ruining it. What happened today? I wasn't on here all day. And there's like just like a ton of like, what is happening? Four 206 Susie 9. I'm like never on this thing anymore, but chapter 7. Okay. Mr. Beast, what a funny character. I really wonder what political party he's leaning towards. Oh, it's the Republicans? Uh-oh. Who would have thought? Rich guy. Oh, boss. It's Mr. Beast. I don't know where the video is, but it's like Tackle the Killer Queen. Let's see. I haven't listened to Attack on the Killer Queen in forever. Goated song, by the way. Attack of the Killer Queen. Song by Toby Fox. This isn't the song. You!
All I think is that I
You!
love
What the fuck?
Darker. Maybe love will set you free. We kill the flame.
Didn't even see that. I'm trying to listen to a fucking music video. You! This is less you though. La la da 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 la da 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 when da 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 What is that? Is it nice to end on? Are you gonna go to bed? Yeah. I'm with you on that one. So, thank you, Swatch Block, for dropping by. I always appreciate it. I had fun. There was a bit of a mishap near the end of this one. But it was fun. Definitely interesting. Thank you again for dropping by. Always appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful night and a good sleep.